Good morning, my lovely friends. I hope that you are having the best day that you've ever had in your entire life. So today, I'm gonna drink my tea. Licorice, not my favorite, but I need it right now. I'd like to talk about what really is the law of attraction. There's a lot of hype and misunderstandings in my very humble opinion. I mean, I've been studying this for about 15 years. I've been studying the law of attraction and putting it into practice and manifesting some absolutely miraculous and amazing things in my life. I don't have all the answers, but I do believe that there are some misconceptions and some misunderstandings around what the law of attraction actually is. I'd like to say, first of all, that it isn't magic in the way of our understanding what magic is. It isn't, to me, even attraction. It isn't that you think something and that thing is magnetized to you. I don't believe that's what it is. I believe that we have two minds. We have a conscious mind and we have a subconscious mind. And the conscious mind is the one that is creative, the one that is proactive, and the one that helps us to make decisions in our lives. The one that we are experiencing when we are doing something new. You're very conscious of it. Subconscious mind is millions of times more powerful. Now that's very difficult for us to wrap our minds around. So if you can think of like a drop of water being the conscious mind, as opposed to like a pool, an entire Olympic-sized swimming pool, that is the subconscious mind. Like, you can't even compare the two. One is so much more powerful magnetically, like the electromagnetic fields, the amount of information that is processed, the how much time we spend in the subconscious mind, using the subconscious mind, as opposed to how much time we spend in our conscious mind, living consciously. We spend about 95 to 98% of our time in our subconscious mind. And here's the thing. If you can look at the work of, oh my God, the honeymoon effect, what is he? What's his name? Oh my goodness. Anyway, there's a man who's amazing, whose name I can't remember right now, who does work on the subconscious mind and genetics and epigenetics and all of these different fields that we're just learning about now. And I totally forget where I was going with that. Oh, okay, so what I've learned through his books and through his videos and just through listening to him speak is that we spend the first 7 years of our lives on record mode, like a tape recorder. We're just recording without any filters, without any idea of what's right and what's wrong. Everything is being recorded, and still is, even as an adult. Like, you're sleeping and your subconscious mind is aware of everything that's going on. When you are at a diner, let's say, and you're having lunch with your friends, your conscious mind is focused on your friend's face as they're talking. Your subconscious mind is noticing everything in the room, including like the waitress's perfume, who's all the way across the room, at the cash register. Your subconscious mind picks up on everything. So what is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is the process of embedding information into the subconscious mind so that it can use its extreme power to notice the things around you and move toward them and take the actions that are necessary to align you with what it is that you say that you desire. So, your world around you is a printout of what your subconscious mind is thinking, is processing, is believing. What you've imprinted on your subconscious mind is the printout of your reality. So if you're living in poverty, it is because you've imprinted upon your subconscious mind, whether you did it intentionally or not, more than likely you didn't, you've imprinted poverty. So if there's something that you don't like about your life, or that you would like to see happen, the best thing that you can do, in my opinion, is not to take willful action, because the will is an expendable resource. It peters out. You only have so much of it. And then it's kind of like trying to swim against the current. Eventually you're going to get exhausted and you're just going to flow with the river. And the river is the subconscious. So what do you want to do? You want to get that subconscious river flowing in the direction of what it is that you desire. So how do you do that? Repetition is the number one thing to imprint upon the subconscious mind, that all-powerful tool that we have, not only in our minds, but in our bodies. The body is part of the subconscious mind. I believe that, it's a video for another time actually, but I believe that our subconscious mind is our bodies and also extends beyond our bodies into the space around us, and it's an energetic field that is emanating and radiating from us at all times, which is just a huge topic that we can talk about extensively at some point in the future. But for now, the way that you can start, if you're brand new to the law of attraction, if you're just learning about this, or even if you've never heard this take on it before, start with repetition. Choose the area of your life that you're the most unhappy with. Start there, because it will start to bring some balance into your life. And if that thing that you are most unhappy with in your life starts to change, because it's such a big point in your life, everything will start to change. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So focus on that and start to embody the feelings of what it is to have the opposite. So your life is poverty. You look around and what you hate most about your life is that you're poor. So you decide, instead of being in poverty, you want to be in wealth and prosperity. You embody the feelings of wealth and prosperity. You download that into your body through emotions. That's the language of the subconscious mind. If you think of dreams, dreams are feelings and symbols. Very rarely will you have words or numbers or analyzing in a dream. You don't analyze things in a dream. You feel things and you see symbols. That's the two ways the subconscious mind understands and processes information and puts out information. Or not puts out, but receives and magnetizes, calls in, reflects. That's the right word. Reflects in the form of your reality. So speak to the subconscious mind in the language it understands, which is emotions. Put the emotions of wealth into your body throughout your entire day, every day, for however long it takes until you start to see wealth in your life. For me, I think it's easier to do one thing at a time. If wealth is something that you're really having trouble with, you're really stuck on, to live wealthy every single day, to live wealthy feelings, to think wealthy thoughts, to speak wealth, very important, to speak to people about wealth and about how wealth is coming to you, or about even how much you want to be wealthy. Feel the feelings of it now. And when you start to see signs of wealth, that's when you can let it go. You can say, thank you for my wealth, and then you can move on to the next thing. Seeing signs of real wealth, real things coming in, and you'll notice them. They might come up in the form of winning on a scratch ticket that somebody bought you for Christmas for $15. Like, it doesn't sound like much, but it's a start. It's wealth starting to come in, that reflection starting to reflect back to you. So that's where I would start. I'm going to have many, many more tools, many, many more videos on this subject. But as you're going throughout your day, there is no reason why you can't feel the feelings of what it is that you desire. You're reading a book. You're feeling feelings of being wealthy. You're driving your car. You're feeling feelings of being wealthy. You're with your friend. You're talking about being wealthy. You're talking about your dreams. You're going to sleep before you go to bed. Before you go to bed is actually a very important time as you're falling asleep, because the subconscious mind is more active and your conscious mind is more relaxed. I am wealthy, and feel the feelings of being wealthy. Repetition, repetition, repetition. It is what the subconscious mind uses. It's what the subconscious mind understands, because the subconscious mind is our habits. It's our habitual ways of thinking. So if you think I am wealthy only one time, it's not going to have any kind of effect. If you can live wealth and be wealth and create that as a habit, your subconscious mind is going to pick up on it. So this is not an exercise that you do once a day. This is a way of life. This is how you are every day, all day long, with your friends, with your enemies, hopefully you don't have enemies, when you're taking a shower, when you're eating your lunch, everything you see, everything you hear, everything that you are, every thought that you have, every way that you feel is wealth, prosperity. You suck it in, you soak it in, you feel it, you know it, you breathe it, until you become it. And then the world will reflect back to you. It isn't an exercise. It's the way that you are. It's who you are, who you're choosing to be, and you can choose to be somebody different now. And that's the law of attraction. That's the first way that I would put into practice using it. And really, if that's the only thing that you do, just make it a life. Make it your life. Really, that's all you need to do. You don't need to do any other exercises or practices. That's it. That's it. It is a way of life. It's a lifestyle. Okay, my friends. So I hope that this was helpful for you, and I will see you tomorrow.